Hey guys, JP here. Today I'm going to show you how I get perfect laser etching or engraving. Technically it's not engraved, it's just laser cleaned or laser etched anodized aluminum coins. These coins can be found on Amazon. You have a X005245, T as in Tom, Z as in Zebra, L as in Lincoln. Comes in packs of 10. I usually buy them about 40 at a time. These coins are basically a 40 millimeter coin. You got to be careful because each coin's slightly different. This is 40. I bought some stainless steel ones. Those were 42 or 41. But the inner race, as you can see here, this inner race where the lip is, that is 38.5. So, and you can see my laser is perfectly dialed in, and I'll show you how I did that.
Built with soul, not just steel.
So I'll get you kind of a closer look at this, how perfect that is. It comes out really nice. So we're going to show you what settings I use in the Bambu suite. This is the Bambu H2D with the 40-watt laser. So one thing I started off with is I designed my own coin plate. This holds the coins firmly in place so they don't move around while the laser is. Now what I have noticed is there is an offset on these H2Ds with the laser, and dialing in that offset is the key to making a good coin besides your laser settings. So for me, if I'm using the rear holes, the offset's slightly different than I'm using the center hole. So I only usually make, you know, one coin at a time typically. This is for our private social club that we have. So I tend to use this middle one, so I have my offset set down, and I'll show you how I came up with that offset. So let's go ahead and load this in the machine, and then we will go ahead and show you guys how I came about that. Oh, that was from earlier. I already cleaned this off. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to set this dead center on the back of our laser plate here. And what I just try to do is I try to get it centered with the, if that's not looking down too far, here you go, with the module here on this back plate where the screen is. So, and the way I designed these are for the slightly larger coins, the stainless steel ones. I have a little ridge so the coin can't fall all the way through. And this is just made out of simple PLA on the Bambu printer. It works really great. I just made it up in CAD one day. So once you get this in here, you're going to go into your software, and we'll go into our artwork here. And so what we want to do is we want to go to, this is already preset, everything, the size for our center diameter is 38.5 for that inner ring of the coin there, that inner line there. So we've got the 38.5 set in here. Now what we want to do is we want to go to straight into prepare. We want to capture your image like you would normally capture your image. Okay, I'm going to move the artwork out of the way temporarily. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over to your measurement here, and you want to hover, and you're going to want to select targeted measure. So with targeted measure, we're going to go right visually center of that coin. Now, because these coins are black, the machine does have a hard time defining their total height. So we're going to go roughly about there. You select your coin, you're going to hit measure. We're going to go to ignore and continue. And you always want to have a scrap coin to do this. So we get a measurement of 7.25 millimeters. Now, if I were to print my artwork dead center, we can go to apply. If I were to print my artwork dead center of that coin, for example, these we're putting all the private social members' names on the back with the same 38.5 ring, and you can see this is how it prints. This is the offset we're dealing with. So, easiest way I have found to make this work is you take your micrometer, and like for me, I know that I want that ring right inside, and you're gonna measure, you have to waste a coin, but you're gonna measure where your artwork stops and where you actually want it to go on the, that's too far. We're gonna say roughly about 3.8 is the rough estimate of where I need that artwork to be offset to. So with that 3.8, for me, I already know my machine, but we can do the math just for the video. That's why I have my offset set to 3.5 technically. We're gonna go 7.25 minus 3.8. I should be at 3.45 right here. 3.45. You're gonna manually, 3.45, enter. And by doing that, which is correct because this is actually where it's been printing perfect every time. So by doing that, now when I set my artwork, and you can drag it to the center and then use your arrow keys to really dial it in, guys. So I want to try to make sure it's got the same amount of upper and lower and right to left. It can go right there, looks dead center. So what we can do, now we're going to go to material. We're going to go to plain machining, and what I found works really good for black aluminum, anodized, anything, is actually skipping straight to the stainless steel tag, and you're gonna actually do edit, leave your specs that are in, for me I have the H2D 40, we're gonna leave the specs at 100, leave the speed at 40, except we are going to do 2 passes with air assist off. Normally this is set to 1, so we want to confirm that. We got to make sure whenever you pick your artwork or your piece, it changes this. We know it's 3.45. We make sure you go back to that 3.45. This should look center like it does. So now we can go ahead and go to make. Go ahead and send it off to the printer. Let's get over there. Okay, it's going through its automatic checks. You can see it shows the stainless dog tag. We're going to go ahead and go to next. Go ahead and start the machine. We're going to let this do what it does. It takes about, I'd say 2 minutes a coin, going 2 passes like this. So we'll let this do its thing and then we'll come back to you. All right, it's about to finish up here. All right, all the 30 seconds of ventilation is done. Make complete. And there you guys have it. Again, beautiful piece there. Sometimes you got to mess around with it once or twice. I suggest making a coin holder or maybe finding something on Maker's World for free that is works for you. This what I found is this using a digital micrometer really does help. I think on the stainless steel coins I probably had to you know, dial it in one time and it was still just a hair off even after taking measurements. So I took another measurement and altered that number just by a little bit more, flipped the coin over and measured that side. So sometimes you might have to take two measurements. For this machine, these specific coins and the specific plate I made, and I haven't disassembled the laser, because every time you take the laser plate out, laser anything out, things are slightly off, right? So even the laser bed, if you don't get it, 100% in the exact same spot, you could be off by, we're talking fractions of a millimeter, but that matters on a print that has to fit perfectly within a 1 millimeter ring. So like on my coins, for example. So take your time, get yourself a digital micrometer. Hope these laser settings and how I adjust the offset helped you guys out, so you guys have the future of making your own products or whatever you guys are doing it. Like I said, for us, this is a private social club for automotive motorcycle enthusiasts. So anyways, for now, learning, building, and sharing the ride. This is JP Street and Performance. Until next time.